Hello bachcho, let's read this question. The question states choose the correct relations on the basis of Bohr's theory. A, velocity of electron is inversely proportional to n, that is number of orbits. B, frequency of revolution is inversely proportional to n cube. C, radius of orbit is directly proportional to n square and z, that is the nuclear charge, z is the nuclear charge here. D, force on electron is inversely proportional to n4. Let's understand this question with a basic key concept. So the key concept to this question is, first let's understand about the Bohr's theory. We know that Bohr's की theory किसने दी थी? That was given by Neil Bohr. And he gave few concept. First concept उसने दिया था about the dual nature of the electromagnetic radiation. We know that electromagnetic radiation has two nature, that is electric also and magnetic as well. Hence उसने ये भी provide किया था. Second, he gave the concept of the atomic spectra of the hydrogen atom. We know that electrons सबसे पहले कहाँ present होते हैं? At the minimum energy. वहाँ present होते हैं जहाँ पे उनको attain हो minimum energy, and then they'll subsequently move to the orbitals जहाँ पे with higher energy. So they are present at the ground state, and then after emitting or absorbing the energy, absorb करने के बाद they move to the higher orbitals. So the electrons, they are present is where the atom has the minimum energy, which is called as ground state. Next, he also gave the concept of the stability of atom कि energy lose नहीं करता atom in an orbit, and वो इसी की वजह से emission of radiations are not possible. And then also he gave the concept कि energy of the electron in an orbit वो stable रहती है, और you can say it is constant. तभी हम orbits को stationary state भी बोलते हैं. In fact, he gave another concept कि orbits, they have angular momentum, that is a whole number multiple of h by 2 pi. That is mvr is equals to n into h by 2 pi. ये सारे concepts बोहर ने दिए, but he also gave the relationships of velocity, frequency, radius, number of revolutions, force and all. Let's consider that. First है velocity of electron. So for velocity of electron, let's understand कि velocity of electron किसी भी orbit में it is being given as nh by 2 pi m, right? And we know that basically mr and r is the value of radius. While substituting the value of radius, we get it that 2.19 into 10 to the power 6 into z by n. So velocity of any electron, it is directly proportional to nuclear charge and inversely proportional to the number of orbit. Hence, first statement is correct. As in first statement, velocity, it is inversely proportional to n. This is correct. Second is the frequency of revolution. Now we need to understand first कि जो time period होता है, or you can say कि frequency is 1 by time period, and we have to understand कि time period क्या होता है. Time period होता है कि कितना total distance travel किया in one revolution. Now we need to understand कि time period का formula क्या बनेगा. So time period, it is equals to the circumference of the orbit. मतलब कितना total circumference है orbit का to the velocity of electron. मतलब total circumference में कितनी velocity of electron से move कर रहा है वही बताएगा कितना distance travel करेगा, right? And we know that circumference of orbit कितना होता है 2 pi r and velocity is v. ना फ्रीक्वेंसी क्या हो जाएगा 1 बाय टाइम पीरियड. सो फ्रीक्वेंसी का फॉर्मूला होगा v by 2 pi r, right? Now we know that velocity it is directly proportional to z by n, हमने फर्स्ट से देखा. एंड हमको पता है that radius it is directly proportional to n square z, right? Putting that frequency क्या आएगा, फ्रीक्वेंसी हमारे पास आएगा दैट फ्रीक्वेंसी की अगर v की वैल्यू डाल दी z by n, 2 पाई को नेग्लेक्ट कर दिया बिकॉज वी नीड टू फाइंड आउट द रिलेशन, r की वैल्यू डाल दी n स्क्वायर इंटू z, क्या आएगा z स्क्वायर बाय n क्यूब. इसका मतलब फ्रीक्वेंसी it is directly proportional to z square by n cube. Hence, the second statement is also correct as frequency of revolution is inversely proportional to n cube. That is correct. So third statement state the radius of orbit. We need to understand कि radius का formula क्या होता है. a naught n square by z square. यहाँ पे a naught की value होती है 52.9 picometer and z is the nuclear charge. So radius किसके equal हो रहा है? Radii it is directly proportional to n square by z. So this statement is wrong. Third statement is incorrect. Fourth states the force on electron. Force we need to understand कि electron के पास electrostatic force होता है. And we know that electrostatic force का formula होता है K Q1 Q2 by R square. So K charge on proton or you can say Q1 that is proton होगा और दूसरा क्या होगा electron होगा. So for proton is Ze and electron is E by R square. Now we know कि R it is directly proportional to n square z. तो अगर मैं इसकी जगह डाल दूं that K Z E and अगर मैं n square z डाल दूं तो z square और n square का square होगा as R square present है. So it will be equals to K Z E square z square by n4. इसका मतलब force is inversely proportional to n4. So this statement is also correct. So we have to go for the correct relationships and the correct relationships are option number A, C, option number C, A, B and D. So the final answer is A, B and D. I hope you understood it well. Best of luck.